Maria, we know that they're trying to present a united front, but the granular details of that unity is up for question. What do we know so far about how aligned the leaders of France and Germany are, certainly with their partners in NATO?
And Tom, that's so important. Yesterday, we know that Emmanuel Macron and, of course, Olaf Scholz had a working dinner here in Berlin. The image that they wanted to present is that we're very aligned, we're very united on this. Again, this is facing criticism that Europe has been all over the place when it comes to Russia and foreign policy. And they've said we're incredibly coordinated. There will be sanctions. There will be a big price to pay. But nonetheless, we still believe there's a diplomatic path ahead. And tomorrow, there will be a call between Emmanuel Macron and Vladimir Putin. That is the official line. But of course, behind the scenes, we know that there are tensions that are escalating because not every country is going to be affected the same way. And economically speaking, this is going to be much more painful for a country like Germany than it would be for the United States. And that perhaps also goes back to the point that you mentioned earlier, the fact that Germans are saying perhaps we need to make exemptions for energy-related costs if Russian banks are not able to work in dollars. The other thing that I would point again is that risk of personal sanctions on Vladimir Putin, which is a fascinating line, of course. We don't know what he owns, how much assets he has under control. So it's, you know, in many ways, good luck going after Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, Maria, this is also one of the reasons why I'm in Rome, is trying to figure out exactly the relationship between Vladimir Putin and Italy. And I was looking at some numbers. So trade increased some 54% year on year from January to November. And at the same time, what Italy has sold to Russia has also significantly increased. And really at the forefront of everything we're looking at is whether Vladimir Putin is also trying to put pressure on big companies and chief executives to be on his side, which is why this call here in Rome is very controversial between Vladimir Putin and certain chief executives. Is this his tactic, Maria, actually trying to divide the West?
It is, and that's exactly what many would say he's been doing for a while now, with the energy, with the economy, with the troops, and with the mixed messaging that we get from the Kremlin. And it's also interesting, as you said, Francine, that he wants to have this call with Italian CEOs, and the Italian government is saying best not do it. This is something that we've also heard from a number of other countries, suggesting that at this point, it really is not the time to do business in Russia for the time being. This is the irony of this whole thing. And particularly here in Germany, pressure growing for business to say and take a stance on where their operations in Russia are heading.